Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Community for All of Us. I am your host, Derek, and I have some great co hosts tonight. First up will be my beautiful wife, Nikki, and then our good friend, Harold, and our
Hello.
third great friend that we're so happy to have back, able to come on the show is Will. So, how is everyone doing? Everybody having a great winter with all that snow that we got? Did you have fun with
Uh,
it?
eh.
It's
Eh.
we got
I had enough
10
snow when I was
inches.
living in Jersey. Okay, I had enough.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it.
No,
I
you're
get it.
over it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it.
I'm not over it. It was fabulous. I loved it.
I would have been. I would have been happy. I would have been happy if I didn't live in Jersey and then it was like that every day. So
My friend Billy, he was like sending me pictures with them getting hit. They got hit with a blizzard. It was a
yeah,
complete whiteout. Couldn't see anything. Um, just buried I was so much snow, so much snow. I was like, wow, that's a little bit too much for me. I was happy with the 10 inches we got. We got out in it. Nikki wanted to try and sled, so yeah, that was a treat to see.
It was too powdery.
I,
The
I
next day would
think
have been okay, but I
yeah.
didn't.
Well, yeah, the next day, and your brother's kids, they got the sled and they sled the next day in it. But we have a lot of big hills. So, and I was like, I'm already dealing with a knee injury. And here's you want to share what happened to me, Nikki, when I got out in the ice part of it before the snow came?
All right, we had that little ice that came down or whatever, and there's only a small patch like left over. We were going to get in the car and drive down to our mailbox. It's a mile down the road where our mailbox is, and so I went over there and tested it out. I was like, oh yeah, it's a solid sheet of ice. Like, and they say down here, if snow sticks around, it's waiting for more to come. And so Derek came over here and he was like, he's patting it with his foot, and lo and behold, that one little spot, he don't flip over and fall right on his face. And I was
We're
like,
talking about
Derek,
flip, legs went out up in the air.
it was
I've been
funny.
walking with a walking cane, so my cane went flying
I was like, of all the things.
out of all the areas I could have stepped. I thought I was like, I'm just going to use my one foot. I lift that foot up, gone, busting my butt everywhere. And
Luckily,
Nikki,
he didn't break anything else.
yes, Nikki's mom fell and broke her hip at the same time.
jeez.
So yeah, so we like the snow, but the snow is just a little
Don't
bit
like you.
dangerous. Yeah,
No,
it's a
I
little
don't like
dangerous. I'm
him.
accident prone as it is,
It's
and
some.
I was
I guess it's like family members. It's good to see them, but then it's like, okay, now go home.
And
mm,
luckily here in North Carolina, that's exactly what happened. So, we had it for a couple of days and then it was like, bye.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
See you
we
next
yeah,
got
year.
it. I got it twice. We got it like twice, right? Did you get it twice too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that second one's what added and got us up to 10 inches. The
hmm
first we're about 4, and then the second that came through, we got 6 more inches on top of it. I was like, whoa. I had a
Yeah.
hard time getting out the back door, and then I was just like, you know what? I've already messed my knee up, and I've been kind of couch ridden, and so I was like, nah, I'm not going to try to sweep anything. I'm not going to try to dig anything out. I'm gonna
hmm
sit here. I already busted my butt on when it was just a little bit of ice. I'm not going to kill myself going out there.
Right.
But with that, do y'all have any show and tell? This is the fun time of getting to show off some
Um.
of the things that we've gotten so far. So who would like to go first?
I think
I'll
Harold
go
wants
first.
to go first. He looks
Oh, okay.
excited.
Let
Oh,
me
I
let
already
me
have
oh,
make
mine
Harold.
here. He's
I
probably
don't.
gonna go grab his, so
Oh, so Harold's gonna grab his.
Mhm.
I'm
Harold's
gonna
gonna
let
go
Nick.
grab
I'll make
his. All
Nikki's.
right.
All right.
I got Anya from Spy Family. I've been reading her books and watching the thing, and we went out for Derek's birthday. Well, we were going out for anyway, but we were looking for stuff for his birthday too. And so I found me something, and she's got her cute little faces that she makes on there. And I love
Oh,
that
that's
part. She's
adorable.
gonna come out actually. We're gonna pull her out because I got these little cases that we can keep our toys in so the cats won't get to them. And so I'm gonna
Careful
make a
not
little
to
scene
careful not
with
to inhale those hands.
I know, right? tiny. So we
Teeny
have a
tiny.
box that we're gonna set her up in, and maybe give her some decor and stuff, so she can have a little scene to sit in.
Mm-hmm.
That looks awesome. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. All
Well-
right, Harold, what you got going on?
So a little context: I was sitting in my Sunday school class at church, and one of my other church members, who's in another Sunday school class, he comes up, and next thing I know, I feel boom boom. He's like, "That's for you." I'm like, "Okay, thanks," But here's what it turned out to be. Uh-oh, easy does it there, Harold. Ah. Oh no. Those Chat GPT
Oh.
type
Yeah.
caricatures? Well, he took some of the ones that I did that I
Oh,
posted
that's cool.
and made them
Oh.
on this little photo paper thing.
Oh,
So
that's really nice.
3 out of those photos he did that, and I'm like, man, that is awesome.
That's cool.
That is real cool.
You can hang it up above your fireplace, and you can stare at it while drinking wine.
Wish I had a fireplace.
I know. I would love to have a fireplace.
And here's the other one.
Oh wow.
Does he have a printer at home?
I don't know how he had those done, or
Or
whether
you had to
paid.
go get them done or
There's
something?
a few services. I think like Walgreens has it, FedEx has it.
But that
Yeah, I
was
know
like
we can
so
UPS
cool
store.
of him.
That is really nice.
And
That is.
let's see. Now I got the one. I might have to have my wife come and help me get these back in here. Oh crap! The rubber band. Oh, there it is. For my little series that I do.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's very nice. That is so cool.
But yeah.
That's like-
Uh-oh. Let's see. Now, try to see if I can roll these back up.
All right. While you're doing that, Will, do you got anything new that you have? I'm curious.
Yeah, because I've been here for I've been gone for ages. So I got the Japanese release of the Legacy. Is it Legacy?
Here's the
Legacy
rubber
Evolution
band,
Lyo
baby.
Convoy,
Yeah.
but I think it's called 40th Anniversary
baby.
Select Lyo Convoy. There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
You got it?
So it's
That's
got
the one that I
anime
wish-
accurate face.
Yeah. That's the one I wish that we had gotten. We got the other one. I wish I didn't know they were going to do that one.
I got the MP44 colored MP10 right here.
Nice.
That one's like that one's pretty good. It's a bit cheap. It's a knockoff, obviously, but I thought it was pretty nice. Especially because I
It is.
hate MP44 with a passion. I sold mine. I hate it. I can't stand it. So I got that. And
Are you thinking about getting the new ones that's coming out? The new masterpiece line they've got coming out?
no, I can't. I cannot. I just can't do it, man. I can't.
I don't blame.
And
Don't
my
blame
favorite
you.
thing that I got recently was this Mastermind Creations Tyrannotron Rise version. And it's based on Don Figueroa's design from Transformers Stormbringer. He appears in like one panel, and then he does appear in Infiltration later. So, it's not a completely obscure design of Megatron, but it's a good one, and I really like it.
Oh, I love it.
And
I think
it's
that's
one of my favorite Megatron designs. It's my favorite IDW Megatron for sure.
Yeah,
And I mean, he's
that-
huge. So here's the one you got me for scale. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, that.
There you
Well, see,
go, I mean-
Megatron should be like that because he used to fight in the pits.
Do I have
mean,
any other like? I mean, like here he is next to a Voyager. I mean,
yeah,
it's he's like commander sized. I want to say like commander class. I guess
that's what it looked like.
something
Well,
like
yeah.
that. He's definitely bigger than like the Fallen. He's definitely bigger than like Megatronus Prime from
Mhm.
Age of the Primes. But yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
real great. I love him.
Thank you,
I love
baby.
that face sculpt. That
Thanks,
face
baby.
sculpt is nice.
That's pretty. That's what I got.
Very, very nice. Very nice. Well, for me, as a kid, I never really
There we go.
had a birthday that I kind of had to myself. And Nikki can relate 'cause she had a twin brother. I don't. It's just my whole family thing. So Nikki has always done something, and I've done the same thing for her. Is that for the month of November, it's whatever Nikki wants, and Nikki always wants to do gifts and surprise me. So she does gift waves. So wave two is not reachable, but this is wave two that I got yesterday. First thing I got was, let me show you, is the Thundercracker from the new line that's out, which is Age of the Prime. This is Studio Series though. Thundercracker. Thundercracker is one of my favorite um, um seekers because I love the color blue as a kid, and then he was the only seeker I ever had as a kid, and I still have him without his hands. I need to find hands for him. So Nikki got me Thundercracker. I was not going to get this at all, but I'm now, because I've got this, I will probably look at getting Starscream and Skywarp and the others because this guy is so much better than Earthrise. He's so much better than even Siege, which that actually surprised me more is how much fun he is. And then Nikki got me Leatherneck, and I won't be taking him out of the box. The reason why Nikki got him for is my dad was a Marine. Um, he has passed away, and this is a figure that actually, I don't know if the camera will let you see it, but his face sculpt is like identical to what my dad's face looks like. It is actually
Really?
uncanny. Yeah, it's very, very uncanny. And so
Mm-hmm.
Nikki saw this and she's like, she got it for me when I saw it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying not to cry right now. That's how much this figure looks like my dad. And then I missed out on this guy. And Nikki was picking up my prescription at Walgreens, and she says, "Hey, I got you a figure from Walgreens. It was on sale." And so I got this guy, and then one of my favorite characters is Kong,
Yeah.
and Nikki got me the NECA Kong
Mm-hmm.
from the King Kong, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'll definitely probably be taking him out and doing a review on him. But that's it for now. That is all for the show and tell that I have. But tonight I thought would be an interesting topic. We're going to be talking about role playing games, tabletop games, and I've got some things to pulled up for us to look at and talk about. Um, before we get started, is anyone in our group chat? Has anybody, or even in the comments? I see that we have some watching. Um, is there anything that y'all role play or do a tabletop or looking into a tabletop gaming?
I just do Warhammer. That's all I do, really. I don't really do any of the. I don't do Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that. But I just do Warhammer, and I'm
Yeah,
kind of new at it. So
yeah, me and Nikki are too. Warhammer is our jam. Got into it because Nikki got me a book, Warhammer, after I started looking into it, and the Death Court Creed
mhm.
um was the book I read. It was talking about how their planet and how they had a civil war and they used nuclear
They
warheads to
nuked their planet. That guy, that
nuke
fat
it.
guy that died, was like, "Hey, whatever you do, don't nuke the planet." And then the only guy that was in the room was like, "I think he
Yep.
said nuke the planet when he died."
Yep. And blew the place
But he nuked
up.
the. What was that guy, General Yurton, the guy that blew up the
Yes.
planet? Yeah.
Blew it. Yeah,
I'm
you
playing
sure
as
did.
the. I play the Krieg. That's my army.
Nice. I've got them. I got the big box set. I just put those together. I
Hmm.
don't plan to play them. But the one that I actually use is a Adeptus Mechanicus, and that was
Hmm.
my very first army that I put together, painted, and now I'm working on the Death Guard for Nurgle. calls just that those little pulse rockets. So I'm going to pull up so people know what we're talking about. Let me do this. I'll do the Warhammer first. So share screen. There it is. And here we are. And add. So here's Warhammer. And this is a UK company that and also, if you don't know, a lot of stuff that you're seeing here is stuff from their video game and their cinematic trailer that has just dropped this month, which is showing their TV shows. That Amazon Prime is actually doing a live action Warhammer TV show. And they're also going to be doing animation shows. And you have Games Workshop has their own production company, but they're teaming up with Amazon and I think it's MGM Studios. And Henry Cavill is over the whole project. So it looks promising. And this is Warhammer. Let's see if we can find the army. So here's the armies we're talking about. So go here, bring it down. You got Space Marines. This is Adeptus Senatorius. This is what Nikki likes to play. This is the female. I guess you say Senoritas. Is that right?
I don't know. I still haven't learned how to say that correctly.
So here are some of the Ultramarines that you have here. So these are some of the new ones that's coming out. They got a campaign that's going to be starting called the Conquering of the 500 Worlds, and General Titus will be over that, and that's supposed to be the next thing dealing with Warhammer. So in Warhammer, since you're like me and Nikki, what brings you to Warhammer? What makes you like Warhammer, or makes you look at it and go, okay, I can look at this army and I can actually relate to this army, and this is what I want to fight with.
They just look really cool. I mean, it's a really boring answer. They just look really cool. I don't know. I like I like the gas masks. They're cool looking.
Aren't they though?
I think
Don't
I probably should not have chosen the Krieg because they're so expensive. Like because you have to buy a million of them because they're just little guys. You know, because like in Warhammer, there's like magic space orcs that have like psychokinesis. There's like these guys, you know, the fucking space marines. They're like 9 feet tall. They can
Yep.
breathe underwater and they spit acid. And then there's like you know, there's like giant robots and crap, and then I play as the
Necrons. Yeah,
just some little guys, you know, like, but
yeah. No,
like
they're the regular humans.
regular
They're just
dudes.
like really human
Yeah,
size.
I
Can't forget
guess I
about the
like them.
Tyranids.
Yeah, and the Tyranids. Oh god, Tyranids, horrible bug demon things.
I know,
But I
aliens on
just
crack.
like the Krieg because they're kind of just regular guys overwhelmed and they don't really want to fight, but they kind of have to because of their like devotion to the because like they feel like a sense of, oh, we got to do it because in the past we kind of screwed up.
Yep.
We kind of wasted a lot of resources on our civil war, and so
Yep. And we
like
don't want to be considered heretics and become chaos.
so it's
Then
these
the
guys just doing a bunch of stuff they don't really want to do, and that kind of sums me up. I got a lot of stuff I just really don't want to do, but I just gotta do it, you know. And so I kind of identify with them on a fundamental level. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like them.
Now, Nikki, you've gotten into Warhammer, but what's just the group that you picked?
Well, kind of I'm doing the Senoritas right now. But I would like to get some of the ones that are the punk ones. like punk hairstyles and stuff. The ladies,
Mm-hmm.
sisters of, I don't know what they call them right now. But I
The
had some
Sisters of something.
Tyranids that I had some Tyranids I was painting, but I don't know what happened to those. They've got lost. We bought so many at one time, and then we had to buy something to organize it. Between having them and then organizing them, they have got lost in the shuffle. So, but I plan to, I think I'm either going to do some Space Marines. I'm either going to make them traditional blue or I'm going to paint them as salamanders, which is a green color. And of all of them, they're the most peace loving of all of them. And so, even if I don't have a whole battalion of them, I'm going to probably have one or two with my Sisters of Mercy.
And the one thing that's really cool is that for Warhammer itself, and we're going to be looking at some other tabletop and other games that are out there, but Warhammer and the community has been really open and kind of accepting. A group that does a YouTube channel which is called Tabletop Gaming, um, Play on Tabletop, and the YouTube channel, and they do a lot of Warhammer. And Warhammer itself, you can go to their website and you don't have to actually buy their books. You can actually go and get your characters and their stat cards and be able to play your army right off from their website, which is nice. Or you can even have it downloaded onto your phone, the army that you picked, which is also nice. Um, and one thing is that right here, as you can see on their website, they have everything to help you explain. And if you really get into it and you want to know a little bit more, they have their own TV channel that you can actually subscribe to, which is Games Workshop. And it has their cartoons and their animation, and they have painting guides. And so Warhammer has really become, it's over 40 years old, but it's now become where anyone and everyone can come into it. And just recently it was announced that we're having the 11th edition being dropped very soon for um, Warhammer, which means that you can use your old miniatures and your new miniatures, which would be nice to see some new miniatures coming to the lore. So this is one. And the thing about Warhammer is that there's really no bad guys, and there's bad guys.
Well,
There's
they're all bad guys.
yeah, exactly. They're all bad guys. There's
Everyone's
no
kind
hero.
of evil.
Yeah, there is no. This person's got the best moral compass over the other one. No, they're all to a certain extent bad, evil to the core. But you do have characters that are like elves. You got characters that are like dwarves. You got characters that are like just regular humans, like what Will was talking about. And then you have your space marines, which is the human side, and they're essentially giants, machines, human machine giants in these suits of armor that can just decimate anything. And then you have, if you like robots, you have
The Tau,
um yeah, you got the Tau, you got the Adeptus Mechanicus, you got the
Knights,
Necrons. What's that?
the Knights.
Mm.
Well,
And
you know,
then you
like
have
the ones like that big. You know,
yeah, and then you have your Titans, and which I actually have a Titan that I actually put together, and just finished painting it, and that's just your what he's talking about. The Knights is the big ones, and they have like they have the smaller one. You have trying to think of what it's called, the Terminators, the big robot hulking creatures where you're pretty much a dead brain corpse inside a machine. That
I don't think
is,
that's the Terminator. That's because the Terminators are like the Space Marines that have like the big domes on their heads.
Mm-hmm. I
I don't
think they're
remember what.
oh, yeah, you're right. But the ones that
Um,
there's so much, I can't remember
there's
all
just a
of them.
million of them. There's just
There,
a
yeah.
bunch of them. That's the
I
point
mean,
you're trying to
anything
get
you
at.
would, anything you would want, you could find in there.
Yeah, there's
yeah,
an army for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
yes. The other thing is you also have other uh wait, so you gotta sure you can. You're more than welcome to watch. Um Thank you for the comment. Let me put that up there so everybody can see it. So welcome to our talk. Now, one thing about tabletop is that when I was doing the research for this, there is a lot. Hasbro even has um, a thing that they do. They have Magic the Gathering, and they also have Dungeons and Dragons. So I thought that we would take a look at Dungeons and Dragons as Chopper is sitting there walking across everything. How you doing, buddy?
He was sitting behind you for a long time.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he was just watching
perfectly.
you.
You know where your the couch is over there? He was
Like
perfectly sitting there.
like you'd reach over here, and then he would be like, oh. He was like
Oh,
he was
It's like
watching what you were doing.
it's like we had positioned him. He was perfectly placed.
Yeah.
he is. He is. That's awesome. He is my little buddy. He hangs out with me all the time. Let me get this pull up.
He's getting more cuddly every year.
Yeah, he was a little bit traumatized when he was younger. He got outside and
But he had a kidney issue. He had a bladder issue there too. So
yep, just like you. I was like, wow.
yeah.
Let's see here and share. So here is D&D. Let me see. Uh, we'll do this. So here is D&D and Beyond. This is more of a tabletop role playing. If you've watched Stranger Things, this is what they are playing in the TV show. Where
Right
yeah,
on the first episode, even
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
right in the
yeah, the
beginning of
very
the first episode.
yeah. Now, so I think like for D&D, I think that Stranger Things kind of put it back on the. I don't think it ever really went away, but I do think it kind of had that little lull section where it wasn't doing so much, and then Stranger Things came out. It's like
Put it
automatically
back in the
everybody's like, wait,
mainstream.
yes, back in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
mainstream. And
It
so
brought
now
back
they have
a lot of that old stuff, really.
A
But
lot of hokey stuff nobody cared about.
no,
I wouldn't say that, Will, but
No.
you had to be careful with the D&D because back in the 80s, there was it was evil.
Satanic Panic.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
There's an entire movie about that.
yes,
You ever
yeah,
heard of
dude.
Dark Dungeons?
Dungeons,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's based on one of those chick tracts. You know those Christian comic books that people leave in restrooms? They're like kind of really long
Yeah.
and thin. They're like that. There's one
And the guy-
about how D&D is satanic, and it's like it's called Dark Dungeons. It's crazy, and they made a film adaptation of it.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, there's actually people at the fair that give those out even. Still
Somebody
to
gave
this
me
day.
one. Somebody gave me one at Christmas, being like, "This is why we celebrate Christmas." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I know." Like, yeah, like I think I know. I think I know who Jesus is, man. I got it, bro. You don't need to remind me.
That's funny, but yeah, but I wouldn't know what to do. Like, I mean, I would be like upset, but I'd be like, "What you trying to say to me here?"
I wasn't
Dude.
upset either, but I was just
I'd
like,
be like,
"Yeah, I know." I was like,
I know it's like and you want me to say what's my answer got to be about this? I'd be
two
like,
wise men showing up. Oh, what's gonna happen? A third one? Ah! What's gonna happen?
so, but yeah, but D&D has become back in the limelight. Hasbro's a little bit. Chris Cox is in some trouble right now. And that
Uh-oh.
is the CEO for Hasbro.
Mm.
he kind of lied and devalued a lot of Magic the Gathering and D&D, and he kind of like lied to the board members about what he was doing. And a lot of whistleblowers, and that's the one thing I've learned is that you have a fan base, you kind of need to stick with that fan base that's been with you for 20, 30, 40 years. There's a reason why you have a fan base. And um a lot of the fan base people are like apparently were blowing the whistle saying, hey, he's like re-putting cards back out that are ultra rare that's now becoming devalued, which then made it where the collection side of it, the collectors were now no longer buying the cards and the games for Magic the Gathering and D&D because they were now becoming worthless. And in doing so, it has actually affected the market sales for Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering. And so the investors are like, whoa, what's going on? And a lot of the players are saying, we feel like he's doing this on purpose to, you know, do away with the franchise. And that's typically what a person would do, like a CEO, if he looks at something, he's like, case in point, Joe Quesada for Marvel Comic Books, when he was the editor in chief, he had no need and no want for Thor. He said, I don't understand why Thor is in the Marvel universe. I don't like Thor. And so he like did away with Thor from the Marvel universe for years. And the fan base was upset, going, hey, he's a seller. And then when Thor came back, finally the sales were there, and it was coming to the end of Joe Quesada's line of being the editor in chief because of certain decisions
Thor's
that he
my
made.
guy. He's like my dude.
Yeah, same here.
I was
Same here.
ecstatic when he came
Yeah.
back and he kicked Iron Man's ass. That was like the
Yes.
first time he showed up again, is when he showed up and he beat the
He
hell
got
out of
mad
Iron Man
for cloning his body and putting
because he
another
cloned
robot
him.
suit.
He goes,
Yeah,
and he was like,
beat his
"Hey,
ass.
don't do that again." They're
Yes.
doing
Oh,
that.
no.
Did you see the Maximum Thor?
No,
The Maximum Thor is in that costume. It's that, yeah. They just showed it today.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll
No,
talk
I
about
have
it
not
next week.
seen.
Talk about
Oh,
it next
yeah.
week, I guess, right? Yeah.
That would
It's
that
awesome.
would be a good.
I'm
That would be a
excited.
good. Yeah. Oh
Day
yeah.
one purchase for me.
But yeah,
Need it.
but that's what. And so Joe Cox essentially has done that with D&D, and the fans are very upset. And one way to get a company to pay you any attention is to hit them in their pocket. You just don't buy the product. And that is what has happened. And it's also the reason why we're now starting to get better figures for Transformers, because that was happening with Transformers. They were using clear plastic for a lot of the figures and painting it over.
And then painting it, yeah.
Yeah, and
Or using that crappy plastic that would yellow. And doing more research on that is they knew it was going to yellow. They did it on purpose. They knew that when they made a white piece with this particular type of fabric, it was going to change colors in heat and in extreme cold.
So that you have to buy a new Cyclonus in 5 years.
Exactly. That was the whole point. And this came from Chris Cox. He was doing that, and he was saying, well, I'm doing that because, well, we want them to have to keep buying the figures. And it was like, that's not the point for people that are Transformer fans. We're going to buy the figures.
Transformer fans are going to keep buying figures.
You're going to buy it anyway.
It doesn't matter if they have 5 Cyclonuses or 5 Optimus Primes. If it comes out, if it's different, and they change like the will hub, they're going to buy it.
Oh my gosh, his thighs are a different sculpt. I have to buy it.
Yes, exactly. That is the thing about Transformer fans. We're going to buy the figures no matter what. We'll go broke. I mean, we would give up food a lot of times to be able to get the figures. And so,
okay, don't tell my parents. I used to give them up my food for Transformers when I was in college. Keep blaming me. Legacy was awesome. Okay, Legacy was really cool.
Yes.
What a great 3 years that was.
The scam, the food scam.
The food scam. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, okay? I saw Tarn on the shelves, and I was like, "How am I not supposed to buy Tarn? I could buy
Oh
like,
man,
do I want? Let's see, do I want bananas this week, or do I want Tarn? I don't know."
dude, I got two Tarns. I got the one, the Legacy, and then I got
I have
the
to
big.
hide money so that we eat.
Mm.
I don't know what you're talking about. People can look
Yeah,
at me
but
and see that I eat. People can look at me and see I eat.
funny toys though. I mean,
Yeah, but your wife can cook. There's a difference. You don't have to go
Uh,
out to eat, so we can
the
save
new
money.
studio wind, yeah, the new studio wind charger. I love that thing.
Oh yeah, I got
That
him too.
Yeah, that's what Nicky also got me for my birthday was
I'm
him, and I
done. I'm done with
love.
my season 1 Autobots. He was the last guy I needed, and I finished.
You're not gonna get. Oh yeah, he wasn't in season 1 though. I was gonna say,
Who? Power Glide?
yeah, Power Glide.
No,
I
he's
This is
season
gotta get
two.
awful,
Power
by the
Glide.
way.
He's season
Huh?
2, so I do need Power Glide.
Power Glide.
Yeah.
Looks awesome. He's got
It's
that little
awful.
heart in his
Gosh.
chest.
He's got his little mask from that weird
Oh, I
episode
know.
where he was in the movie.
Yes, I was like, I have to have it. I love Power. I loved it. I loved
Love
him
that
as a
guy.
character. Yeah. So, yeah, but going back to the thing with D&D, I was surprised that apparently that kind of was happening with not only with D&D, but it happened with a little bit with Warhammer. But as I was doing research, I'm going to be sharing a website that if you're looking to get into tabletop gaming or anything, this website here, let me go ahead and do this, pop that up. Oh, you dummy. Hit the wrong button. There's too many buttons. This is so many buttons. Oh my gosh. A caveman cannot hit so many buttons at once. If I do that, there it is. So this is called Tabletop Gaming Center. And they have things lined up where they do things online. They introduce other tabletop games that are out there. They
Mhm.
have the Magic the Gathering. They sell the cards. They got Pokemon. I was looking at this website. I was like, oh my God, there's a Lilo and Stitch and Disney playing card game,
You didn't
role
know about
playing.
Lorcana?
No, I knew about Star
Oh.
Wars. I didn't know about that at all.
Yeah, there's a Lorcana. It's called Lorcana. It's just magic, but it's all Disney.
Really? No, I didn't. I was
Yeah.
like, I saw all this. And I was like, this is crazy. But they have, their different events that they have set up. Um, but yeah, if you're interested in looking at different tabletops or trying to get familiar with them, this place right here has been online, has been great, and you can order, and it goes forever. But something that I wanted to share is that Nikki and I, we we sometimes will set money aside that if we find out like a Kickstarter is going to get started and we want to try and be jump on it, or we know someone that is an artist and we can have a book coming out, they can do the cover for us. We kind of like set money aside for those things. So one of the things that we set aside that I want to show y'all, which I was very amazed by, the book came in this week. Um, it's a brand new company, but apparently um, the guys that created this company used to work for Warhammer, and they designed one of them. A group of them designed the models of Warhammer. One wrote the lore in the book. Hey, Hunter, how you doing, man? Welcome. Hey, there you go. Y'all hadn't checked out his channel and his website, YouTube channel. Y'all should definitely check it out. Great guy, great guy. I got to meet him on the Forge. Um, that is a podcast that Billy and Jimmy do. Now they have their own Facebook and YouTube, the Forge channel. I'm going to be on there, I think, on the 15th of the month of March. I'll be one of their guests. on the 15th. I'm pretty excited about. Deals with a lot of Transformers and stuff. So um, we decided that we got into Warhammer and have loved Warhammer. And I saw that these two guys wanted to start their own company, their own group. I want to show y'all the artwork. And I got the book here, so I have been able to share or will be able to share the artwork from the book. I think that's the right one. Yes. And share. Go back. And bam. So this
Ooh.
is no as the Trench Crusaders, and this is the artwork in the book.
So this is a miniature game then.
Yes, they have
Ooh.
miniatures. They will have terrain. They have a story. It's essentially the story in the arc is based on in 1914. Now,
Mhm.
back in the 1800s, you had the Crusade taking place, and the Ottoman Empire was against the not just the Turks, but also the Templars, the Knight Templars.
Mhm.
And so, what ends up happening is that in the war, some of the Templars come across they're hunting for ancient artifacts,
Right.
and they're looking for artifacts to give them power and strength so they can overcome who they think is the great evil in the world. So what ends up happening is the Templars find this artifact, and it's a gate to hell. And
Great.
they what's that now?
This is
Great.
great.
Because that always wins, and that always ends so well.
Nice.
So
We could
4 of them.
mine oil from them.
I
Hell oil.
know.
Let's go.
Let's go with that snake oil. Let's go.
USA.
I know, right? And so they go and they open it up. Gates of Hell opens up, Beelzebub comes out, Hell comes out, all the plagues, everything. And for 800 years the war's been happening between um the people on earth against hell itself. And the story is really, really good. This is from the Empire. Let's see if we can get their picture bigger. Um, let's see. Can
See, I
get
can't
bigger?
do two of these things. I'm doing Warhammer.
Oh, I
I
know.
can't do two of these.
No,
It sounds cool.
it's really
But
cool. But
I can't do two.
what gets me is the fact that these guys decided, hey, we want to create our own um, role playing game, tabletop game,
Right.
a- and the only thing that's come out for it, and I have it because I did the the Kickstarter, which the characters look great, the story looks great. And I want to now show y'all the book. But what got me is that it's interesting that these guys got together and they decided to say, hey, we're not really happy with what's going on. We want to kind of do our own thing. And it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like seeing someone like Bobby Valla, who went and created
Yeah.
Valaverse.
It's like a GI Joe adjacent. This is Warhammer adjacent, basically.
Yeah. And so I don't think I'm going to get knee deep into it. I might, but I'm totally Warhammer.
Mhm.
I just love Warhammer, but it's just like, I mean, they
Man, I
put a
just
lot of,
started Warhammer. Ugh.
yeah, exactly. And so
Ugh. Looks like my
I just got
mother-in-law.
You don't have a mother-in-law.
I'm kidding. I know. I know.
He's like, not yet.
I'm gonna have to soon. Okay. Soon.
This looks like my mama.
Oh, that guy looks awesome.
I know, but it's like,
It rules.
but I was like seeing it, and I'm like, that's interesting that there's so many different tabletops. I had no idea, because when I got into it, I just came across Warhammer by accident. No one I knew played it. No one I knew had gotten into it. I came across it by accident. Started reading the books.
You
Got
know,
the
I
miniatures.
when I think of like a tabletop war game with like little miniatures and stuff, my brain is just like Warhammer, and I haven't even considered. Oh, maybe there's other ones. Like I hadn't even thought of that. Like my brain hasn't even registered.
Didn't either.
Oh wait, I wonder if there's more of these things.
Excuse
So
me.
I guess there is.
Let's see. It's in the shout outs to the
Oh.
100 subs. Oh,
Oh.
thank you. 100 subs. That is awesome. Thank you. I'll have to definitely go over there and check that out. I apologize I hadn't. I try to keep up with a lot of that. But with the weather, we kind of got like, if you heard with the beginning of the show, we talked about the snow. But yeah, that is awesome. Congratulations on the 100 subs. That is a milestone. That is a good
Congratulations.
milestone. Yeah, very,
We got a
very, very
lovely
much
little
so.
community, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and you like Assassin's Creed? That's another. I didn't realize Assassin's Creed not only had the video games, but it's got other things too. I mean, it's got like this whole fan base. It's got like there's even
Does it
like
got a
role playing
miniature game?
Discord.
Wait, it does. It does have a miniature game. It's got like it's got a what's it called? Hero Clicks or whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
HeroClix. I forgot
Yeah, I
about
was
that.
joking. I was like, but does Assassin's Creed have a miniature game? It actually does. So I guess
I
yeah, it
absolutely
does.
forgot about HeroClix. Yeah, HeroClix is where
I
you
think
had.
they're still going.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I found out another company, another group of guys bought HeroClix, and they're still making it. And
Let me see.
they're the only company that has the license to be able to do Marvel
Is
and DC.
Hero Clicks still going? Yes.
That
It's still
yeah,
being made. Sets as recent as last year with Peacemaker. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, it's not showing
wow.
up. There you go.
Oh, let me make you bigger.
There you go. Let's see. Yeah, so that is recent. Yeah, you don't need to make me bigger. It's fine.
Was
This
that
is
the
a little
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker. Yeah, they did a little Peacemaker. Look.
He's doing this
Oh,
little
that's
thing with a thrust.
funny.
So they are still doing it. They are still doing it. Apparently, they're doing
And
Power Rangers now. That's new. X-Men '97.
Power
Okay.
Rangers.
Yeah, they are still doing it. Okay.
Power Rangers is even got um they got their own little lore going on too. Apparently, Disney is now going to be making a new TV show based off the Power Rangers.
Wait,
What?
Disney sold Power Rangers, and now they want it
Yeah.
back.
Hasbro owns it, and Hasbro is leasing it out to Disney
First
Plus.
Playmates, and now Disney.
Yeah,
So they don't
do-
own. They're not doing anything with it. Wow, good job,
Nah.
guys.
Yeah, Hasbro bought
Great.
the rights to it, and they are
Let's
not.
give a round of applause to the I Did Nothing award.
Yes. Way to go, those Cox.
You
Another
can't have
property
Power
to-
Rangers. That's my brand to sit on and do nothing with.
I know. It's like, and it's like, and I didn't realize how much of an uproar the fan base for Power Rangers was. That's just like, so when I was
Dude,
looking
those
into,
guys must be pissed. I'm so sorry, Power Rangers fans.
oh, I know.
I'm
I
not a
could,
Power Rangers fan, but I cannot imagine if they did that to something that I was a big fan of. Like,
did that play too? With
Well, they
Transformers?
did that to CrossGen. There's a
Yeah.
comic book.
I don't know what that
company.
is.
It came
This
out
is
2005, and it was really sweeping the comic book sales there for a while.
Okay.
Because the stories were actually well written, and the artists were actually like making money doing it and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, something happened with funding, something glitched, and they didn't have it anymore. And so Disney ended up buying it, and it just sits on the shelf now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess Power Rangers fans are getting Power Rangers stuff. It's just very mismanaged right now. I mean, it's better than like, I don't know. A lot of the stuff I like that never gets anything is stuff that nobody talks about, like like Guyver. Who cares about Guyver? Nobody. So like
I actually remember when they made a movie about Guyver.
yeah. Well,
Yep.
the movie's probably the most noteworthy thing in America, but like it's like a whole.
Whole
It's like a
thing
Yeah.
is
whole.
fan.
It's like a whole thing. There's like
Yeah.
anime. There's manga.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried
Yeah.
to
There
get
was
my wife to watch it because it had like Mark Hamill on it.
there
She
was
Yeah.
just
he's barely in it. He's not even the Guyver. He's
yeah,
not,
she
Got
she just couldn't
what?
get
Got
into
Yes.
JJ
it.
from Good Times. Oh, got JJ from
Yes,
Good Times
it
in
had
it.
yes.
JJ from Good Times. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I watched the anime when I was a kid. I watched the OVA from the 90s. And I watched and I
Oh,
had and I read the manga, and the manga it was going for like 30 years, and then the writer was like, "You know what? I want to become a dentist." And he quit, and nobody's heard from him since, and now he's just a
oh,
dentist. Imagine
yep.
going to get your teeth done, and the guy's like, "Hey, I created the Guyver." Like,
He like climbing up all of his walls and
he
like,
was so mad. It was on a cliffhanger too.
and he never finished the story.
No, he just went to be a dentist. He never
He
finished it.
left the story like this
Yes,
huge
because he
cliffhanger,
wanted to be a dentist more than a comic book writer.
and it drove me up the wall. I was young when that was coming out, and it was like there was like
Oh,
nothing.
which one? The comic?
Yes.
Well, the comic ended. The comic only ended in like 2015 or something. Like it was going for a long time. Like
I,
it's
yeah,
a long time. And then he's just like, I'm gonna be a dentist now. God, can you imagine? Can you imagine if like Invincible had like when like that happened to Invincible or something, or like
he
Walking
did that
Dead?
with it. He did that with Walking Dead and Invincible.
Did he?
The Walking Dead, the comic. He just
Did he
ended it.
just? I mean, he
There was
ended
a
it, but it
it
but
one
it had
night
an
for
ending.
no, it did.
Yeah, kind. I mean, it
You
ended
You
certainly.
got Rick turned into a zombie,
Yeah.
but you still have Rashawn. You still had everybody else. You knew um, and then Invincible. He goes out to space to be with his wife and his kid. He
No, they're
does.
on Earth.
He
They're on Earth
doesn't.
at the end of it.
They came back, to deal with Robot, and they kind of like did a thing where they can go back and forth. But the dog, he has a son that he doesn't even deal with. He only deals with his
Yeah,
dog.
but like that, it turned out fine. Like it's a pretty good ending. Guyver just ends. It's just like okay, it's time to go fight another bad guy, and then it's like, oh, he doesn't get to. Like so
Yeah,
Invincible and Walking Dead, at least they have like endings. Guyver's just like it's over.
I heard that Mattel is going to be taking ownership of Playmate's Teenage Mutant Ninja line.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I
that
heard. Yeah.
yeah,
I
they
my friend sent me something about that today. He said what'd he
yeah,
say?
I guess I can say a little bit that I know about it. Mattel has dropped a lot of money to get the rights back for DC. And they actually saw how well Ninja Turtles sold for them when they had the crossover with He-Man. And it was such a huge success for them that those figures actually outsold their regular Masters of the Universe figures.
Hmm.
So Mattel did drop a big buttload of money to buy the ownership license out from Playmates.
Mattel and Paramount have come to terms with a multi-year global licensing partnership for Teenage Mutant
Yep,
Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
yep.
So, yeah.
And so everything now will be going through Mattel, and Mattel is going to be coming out with their own line. The thing is, though, is that Mattel knows they have to share the license with other companies. Because McFarlane has got a piece of it. Joe Toys has a piece of it, but mainline stuff and licensings will be going
Dude,
through Mattel.
I was over the moon when I heard it wasn't McFarlane. I was so
Yeah,
happy. I was so happy. I was
I'm
like,
looking forward to the figures that's coming out from Mattel for the DC figures
it is
because
kind of
they got 3
bittersweet.
lines.
Yeah.
They're going to do with Mattel. Mattel says they're going to treat the DC line like they do the WWE. So they're going to have
Mm.
a $10 figure that's going to be 6 inches, the basic
Yeah.
figure.
I think they
Then you
showed
have a
those off.
step, and then you have a step up, which will be the $24 figure, which is a step up figure that's kind of
Yeah.
like their Master Universe
Masterverse
Chronicles,
stuff. Yeah.
Masterverse. Yeah, it's not going to
Yeah.
be called Chronicles because they're
Yeah.
revamping their entire company. Starting at the end of this year, He-Man gets a restart. Ninja
That
Turtles
He-Man,
get
those He-Man's toys look
look
crazy good.
amazing.
They look
They
crazy good.
look,
The movie looks cool in general. I'm pretty excited
yeah,
for
it
Yes.
the
does.
movie.
I'm pretty excited about that.
And Mattel
Um,
does pretty good in itself with the like you were talking about the WWE figures. They do
Yeah, yeah.
wonderful with
yeah,
those, man.
and so that's what they're going to do. They with Warner Brothers and Netflix have given Mattel all license for all 80 plus years of DC lore. So
Yeah,
they're
I
going to be
mean,
allowed to make whatever they want. There's not going to
yeah.
be any limitation to it.
I'm praying that it's good. I hate McFarlane. I can't stand McFarlane DC
You don't like
stuff.
McFarlane?
I can't stand it. Goes against everything I stand for.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
it's like he makes them. They're made out of like rickety plastic, and they creak and they moan when you move them, and
and they
they
still have
feel like they're
pins
about
in
to
them.
fall apart. They got pins in them still. That's not even the worst part. He makes them too big just to fuck with you. Like he makes them.
He purposely, and I was like, "Why are you going 1 inch over where everybody else is 6 inches? Why are you doing 7?"
He doesn't make enough supply to meet demand. He'd rather go out of business than make enough supply to meet demand. He can't
And I'm like,
stand McFarlane. Just
so,
I can't. I can't. I
and
hate
then
it.
and then Super 7 just landed a huge deal. I know I couldn't get used to 7 inch figures. I couldn't either. I couldn't either. I
Super
kept a
7.
couple that I just left in the box, but anything that I was wanting to display, I just gave it away. I gave all my McFarlane figures away. I just was
Yeah.
like, uh, did a show, and I was like, any kid that came by, pick a figure out of the box, is yours. Merry Christmas.
Nice. Nice.
Because I'm like, to me, it's not worth it. And
Yeah.
I want 6 inch. I want it to match my GI Joe. I want it to match my Valor
You want
Burst.
it
I
to
want
match
it to
your Marvel
match.
guys. That's what you want. You want it to match
That's
your
what I was
Marvel
gonna say too.
guys. That's
And you
what
want
you
to
want.
match your Marvel. You want to have the DC versus Marvel
Even
in your
like
mind as a
Kenner
kid
and Mattel
play
when
out.
they were doing superpowers, and when Kenner and Mattel were doing superpowers and Secret Wars, they kind of knew like there was like an unspoken rule. Let's make these the same size. They were like 5 inches tall. It was like an unsung rule.
This is why I did see something about this, is that her staff will glow in the dark,
That's pretty good.
and that you'll be able to use a black light with it too, and it'll
That's pretty
really,
cool. That's for
yeah,
the movie one. I'm assuming he's talking about.
yeah, that's what it's going to be
Okay.
for the movie.
Hmm.
And the one thing too is that Mattel is going full force to be a toy company again.
Mhm.
And they're looking to be a huge powerhouse in
Mhm.
2027. They're looking to be a
Mhm.
huge powerhouse next year. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to finally be able to get DC figures that are 6 inch. I'm excited to be able to get He-Man figures that will also be that same size. Um, but with
I hope
that,
the I hope that the He-Man stuff for the new movie's 6 inches. The promotional material that they released said it's 5.5, but if you look at like the photos, they kind of look bigger than that. But I don't know.
the fig,
So I'm
a lot of
expecting 5.5 scale, but I just don't know. I don't know.
yeah, I think 5.5. I think it's between 5.5 6
It'll
because
probably be
they do
smaller, I
theirs
would
in
say.
scale. Yeah, they do their
Mhm.
stuff in scale though too.
This is a
So
new line though. This is not Masterverse
yeah,
or Origins. This is a new thing.
yeah,
So
it's called Chronicles.
Chronicles, you're right. Yeah, it's Chronicles. Yeah.
Yep, and
I'm
I got to
just
see
excited
some
for
of
that
the
new movie.
figures.
I'm just excited for that. Looks cool.
And I got to see some of the figures and some of the ones that they plan to come out with, and they're very amazing. I
They
think a
look
lot.
good.
They look really good, and the stuff they haven't shown yet that I did see pictures of, I was like, fans are just going to go nuts
This movie's
over it.
done by the same guy that did Bumblebee, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
why
got a
it
lot of
looks
hope
like
for it.
that. That's why it looks like just the action figures, because you look at Bumblebee and it's the first 5 minutes of that movie is just a bunch of action figures smashing into each other. This could be the whole movie of this. This is gonna
Yeah,
be
and
awesome.
so the but the thing too is that you got Super 7 that just landed a lot of license. We might have to do a show talking about all the new stuff that's going to be coming out. But Super 7 just got Visionaries. I don't know if y'all remember
Oh,
that, where
brother,
they had
Vision.
a
Yeah,
kind of
it's the holograms in the chest. Yeah, of the
that was
animals.
the animal.
Super
So that
7, my
and
favorite
they
money laundering business disguised as a toy company.
yeah they got My Little Pony. They still got G.I. Joe. Um, they've got the furries or Furby is
What the
another
fuck,
thing that
the
they
furries? I don't think you
yeah
can
Furby
have a license for furries.
or Furby.
Oh,
Sorry,
Furby.
Furby.
Okay,
Yeah, furry. Sorry, what?
for the furries. I'm like, I think you
Yeah,
could just make furries if you wanted.
if you want to. I should send you the thing where a furry's upset that somebody took a picture and made a put it in the art gallery, and he's upset that it got put in there. Says you got my likeness. You
Don't
can't
do
have
that
the
to
right to have my
people.
likeness.
Don't do that. That's rude. Don't do
I
that.
was like,
I'm with the
wow.
furry on that one. That's rude. Don't do that.
I know. And then he's like, well, if you want it down, you have to pay me $100. I was like, you gotta be
That
kidding me.
sucks. What a jerk. Don't do that, people.
Yeah,
Just let people. Furries are just minding their own business. Leave them alone.
they,
That's
they
my.
you need to watch. You need to look at the dark side. There's a thing that's dark side of furry. We'll talk about that one after the show. But there's one there's a dark side.
Yeah,
Um,
well,
just got some.
99% of them are just regular people doing their own
I know.
thing. So,
Yeah. Tiff, when Arachnid, the Tales of Teenage Mutant okay. Yeah, the Arachnid I heard is a nice figure. Does it stand though? That I've heard a lot of people had issues with it standing from the Transformers One. That was the studio series.
Arachnid. Oh, I saw her yesterday. I didn't buy it for some reason because I think I'm stupid or something. I should have bought it. I don't know.
I
I went to the toy store yesterday. There was a lot of stuff. You ever been to Toy Federation?
no,
No? Okay. You said you guys were going to come visit. When are you visiting? I'm putting you on
we
blast live.
that'd be great.
You guys
Yes,
need to visit so we can go. Come on.
I know. I got you. I got all
I
these
know.
Transformers I got set aside for you in a tote.
I know. I know. You guys got to come visit. I just want to see y'all. You don't even have to bring the Transformers, man. I just want to see y'all.
Same. Nikki, we need to.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to once my mom. She's supposed to be out of the rehab center this week,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll be at home, and then I
Yeah.
won't worry about my daddy being on the road going over to see her every day. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her poor dad. That's not
he's just
you,
not the
you
same
learn
without
quick
her at
how
home.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
you learn quick if you're with your spouse when they they're there all the time and then they're not, and it's like hard, we're having to keep up with her dad because he kind of gets not lost,
Yeah.
but he kind of gets in those deep thoughts, and he gets in the car and he drives and
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
yeah, and so and it's usually
Depressive
Nikki's mom is
episode.
like yeah, it's
Fugue
like
state.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Nikki's mom is like the real, and she has to hook him and reel him back in to
Yeah.
keep him the
Mm-hmm.
local. So that's been our thing lately.
No,
Yeah.
he just
But
gets really distracted. He's definitely ADHD before it was like
Mm-hmm.
diagnosed at all, and
Yeah.
so he's like squirrel.
squirrel,
Yeah.
squirrel. So,
He's like, "Ooh, I need to get snow tires. It's already snowed. I'll order them for a week ahead of time." And then he went and
Yeah.
got put them on. So that's what he did.
he's the sweetest man you'd ever meet. He'd give his shirt off his back to you.
Aw.
Oh yeah, I haven't taken her out yet. But when you do, I definitely want to see and show. I'll
I'll
look at
think.
your channel to see too. But yeah, I just thought it was crazy. I was kind of like what Will said earlier. I didn't realize there was so many different tabletop role playing games out there till I did this Kickstarter. I just focused like Tunnel Vision, Focus, Warhammer, because Warhammer resonated with me, and it had so many different characters and so much lore that you could pick from. I was like, that's an easy one for me to go to. But I was amazed. I was like, there's so much of this stuff out there that in the Transformer community, you have your Transformer community, and we're all really close knit.
Mhm.
And then you learn that there's these other little pockets of other things other than Transformers, and you're like,
Just
whoa,
other weird little robot guys.
I
Like a
know, I
million of
know.
them. Gundams, super robots, your Getter Robos, your, Gurren
Max
Lagans or stuff like
Steel
that.
and your
Max
droids and
Steel. Yes. What was it?
Th-
RoboForce Max Steel?
RoboForce.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, RoboForce.
Now, this is
You
something
know,
that he brought up that I wanted to bring up as our closing. Um, the live action Voltron. Hasbro
yes.
got the license for the
Is it
Voltron.
actually going to happen this time? They say this every like 3 years.
Oh, the
I am
movie's
like,
done.
is it done? Are they doing
The
it?
movie's done. Movie is done. Yeah, movie's done. It's at the last little end of it.
I'm
So
gonna believe it when I sit my butt down on the couch and turn on the TV and it says Voltron,
uh,
watch now. That's
He-
what I'm gonna
Henry
believe it. Because
Henry
they say
Cavill.
this every few years. We're getting a new Voltron. Sure, buddy.
Yeah, Henry Cavill has been one of the main characters in it.
Oh, he's doing it
Along,
too?
yes, and he's also
He's
doing
doing
Highlander
Warhammer and this? He's a
Yep,
busy man.
sure is.
and
No
and
wonder he quit
Highlander
being Superman.
and Highlander.
And Highlander. He's busy. He's too busy doing all this other stuff to be Superman.
And and he's now in talks to be Superman for Netflix.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Netflix
Are
is
they doing an?
they're bringing back the Snyderverse.
Because there's talks of. Okay, I'll have to look at that later.
So they are now in talks. They're not going to do away with James Gunn's universe, but Amazon is Netflix, and I worked on the Netflix movies. Netflix is like, hey, we want the more the merrier. We want to put it all out there. If there's a Snyderverse people that will watch it, we're going to do it that way. We'll do the James Gunn, and we'll do a lot of the other stuff. So
I don't
a lot
know.
of things.
We already have like Marvel versus DC fanboys going at each other's necks. Now we just have DC versus DC fanboys.
I know.
It's hilarious.
James Gunn against Snyder. Who's going to
It's
win?
hilarious.
It's like
We
really.
just have these two men that like each other, and then like all their fans just want to kill each other.
I know.
Put in
It's
a
like
room
we're going to
together.
go to war. It's
You
like
can like both. You can like only one. You can like only the other, and you don't have to be mad about it. Who cares?
I like both. I like them both.
I don't
But
like the
I'm
Snyder stuff. I don't like it. I didn't like. Well, I liked Shazam, but he didn't do that one. I liked Wonder Woman, but he didn't do that one. I liked his Justice League. That was pretty fun. His Justice League. Um, I like more of I just like more of James Gunn's stuff, I guess. That's just me though. But I don't hate Zack Snyder as a guy. Seems like a pretty nice dude. I don't know.
yeah. I would. I'm pretty excited because I kind of look at it from the standpoint that DC has always had multi different realities and
It's still
multiversions.
valid. It's a valid piece of
Yeah.
art,
Yes.
obviously. It's
And
just
so I
I
look
don't
at it and
like
go,
it. That's all.
yeah, I do. I like the way
And that's good.
but say I like James Gunn stuff too. I thought
Yeah,
his
you can
Superman
like
is
both. It doesn't
wonderful.
matter. You don't have to pick. People are
Yeah,
dumb.
I'm like I like James Gunn because he was bright the way I think
Some
Superman
people
should
like
look.
neither. Like my mom.
Yeah.
She just likes the cartoons.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, it's just and it's gonna be interesting because Netflix now owning it, and
Mm.
um and then and one thing I noticed as we're coming to a close is that you have the Absolute Universe
Mhm.
that's selling like crazy. But one thing I noticed is that they're doing a lot of reprints of all the single issues.
Yeah. So that people
And
can get them.
yeah, but at the same time, you got that part of the people that like to do the collectability, and then I'm like the one where I would rather have the story in your hand.
You know,
Um,
I think the reason Absolute is doing so good is because you can just start it. Because like for example, you look at manga. What's the best selling manga of all time? Oh, it's One Piece. So like you look at One Piece or something. Oh, how do I start One Piece? You start with One Piece one, like number
that's it.
one.
That's it.
And then you can just read it. And it's like, oh, where do I go after One Piece number one? One Piece number two. And then you just keep going. That's why the Absolute Universe is doing so well. It's just because you can just start it. You just go. You don't have to be like, which Batman series should I read? Well, I would recommend something simple like Year One, or no, you just read
And I
Absolute
think
Batman 1,
and I
and
think
then you
I,
read Batman Absolute 2. Like it's all it is.
and the one thing is like you said, it's a good time to be a lovers of the '80s. It actually is. And the great thing is that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for the first time, now you got these big companies that have the property that can actually do something with them that we could have only imagined as a kid. If you'd ever told me that there would be the Avengers, I'd be like, "There's no way. You won't be able to get all those characters into one movie." And we've had it done. And then we've got the
Now
Avengers
we've got
Doomsday
4 of
coming
them.
up,
Like,
and then you got the Avengers Doomsday coming up, and you're getting now to see the multiverse being in
mm,
action and the incursion stuff like that. And I'm like, that is the thing about comic books is so great is that there's all the lore, and the reason why the Absolute Universe is doing good is the fact that it's simplistic. You don't have multiple titles, you don't have multiple crossovers, and I wish Marvel would focus a little bit more on that because with the X-Men they've got it way too convoluted. The Ultimate line was actually doing well for them. They're going to end it and then restart it, so that'll be interesting to see how that
what for
rolls
the
out.
8th time this week? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, so
gonna do that Ultimate stuff again?
I know, and I hope that the sales keep doing well and they keep going up because that means that be more longevity. I'm curious to see what Mattel does with the toys. Um, Seeing a lot of role playing games now being turned into live action film. It's like it started with comic books and now it looks like it's rolling over into tabletop gaming. It's now got characters that companies are now looking at going, you know what? We can actually make that.
Wasn't there like a
And it
D&D
worked.
movie like a few years ago?
It was.
Yeah,
It
I heard
was.
Mhm.
But it
really
did
good.
really well, I think.
I heard it was like pretty good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
It
funny.
was.
Honor among
It's really fun.
thieves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Honorman Tate.
Chris Pine was in it,
Mhm.
That's
And
right. It had Chris
yeah,
Pine in it.
and
Yeah.
he really helped out. His acting was really good for that one.
I like
I
that
think
guy, Chris Pine.
I
He's
did
not in a
too.
lot of stuff, but
No,
whenever
and
he
that's not
shows
the
up,
first
he's
D&D
good.
movie that was ever made.
Oh, I know. There was one in like 2000 or something. It was really
Yeah,
bad. I
horrible.
have seen that one.
That's horrible. But this one here is actually really good.
this one was
And
good.
CGI Beholder. Oh, it's something.
Yeah. Oh god, the horrible CGI on that thing.
Oh,
And then I
The
think there
embassy
was
of
one.
CGI.
I think there was a couple fan made ones on like YouTube or something at one
oh, of
time.
course. There's always like a fan film out there for
Yeah.
everything. And of course, there's Dark Dungeons, the Christian one that tells you that it's satanic.
Oh,
We
don't
can't forget
remind
that
me.
one.
Yeah. But with that, we're going to be coming to a close. Thank everyone for being in the chat and keeping this going. Thank everybody. Is there anything y'all got planned that y'all are doing that you want to let everybody know? Like if you're doing
No.
something on TikTok or YouTube, Instagram.
I
You
did
know me, I'm a
recently.
boring guy. I don't do nothing. I sit around in my house all day playing toys. Then I go to work. Like, what are you, Harold?
Well, I did recently do another playthrough while I was on Steam of
Mhm.
Team Fortress 2, and I'm hoping to do a few more gameplay videos and
I
get
didn't know
back
you
to doing
played that.
my.
We gotta play Team Fortress. We gotta play TF2, Harold. we
We got to play TF2.
gotta
Okay.
play. Yeah, we gotta play TF2 because I love TF2.
Oh, okay. And then I hope to get back into doing my robot farm videos and stuff. So
Good.
Oh,
Anything you got planned, Nikki?
We've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately. We took a very long hiatus from it because we were not happy with how strenuous some of the quests and things were, but we got back into it. And Derek's been posting videos on his channel, and supposedly I have a way to do it too. I just don't know how to do that part yet. So Derek's going to show me how. So
Yes.
there may be some Fortnite videos on mine coming up. We'll see.
And a game that I'm probably going to be getting and starting is Arc Raiders.
I like Arc Raiders.
Have you
I'm
played?
think.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
We've been. I didn't know that about it, and we played with one of Derek's friends, Rob, and he was like, "I love Art Raiders," and I was like, "I don't have
Yeah.
any clue." So
I
we
like
like
it.
binge watched playthroughs and people doing it like last night, and I said, "Put it on again." I was really interested. I was like,
You should-
"I'm gonna get it for Derek's birthday next week." I already got him too much this week, so he's gonna get it
We
next
should
week.
play. We should play Repo. Have you played that?
No, what's that?
He plays like these little plastic guys that are about that tall, and you break into people's houses and you steal stuff, but there's like monsters and they chase you. And you
Okay.
just have to steal a certain amount of valuables and collectibles that are in these people's houses. You have to steal a
Okay.
certain amount so that and then you have to sell it, and then you can leave.
Is this
It's all it is.
console or is this PC?
It's on PC.
yeah, that's PC.
Uh,
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Steam.
oh, it's
on
on
Steam.
Steam. Okay.
Yeah.
So that
I used to
is
do a lot. Oh, I used to only
It's like
computer game.
$10. It's like $10. It's really cheap. It's really good. I love it. It's funny.
And so that is but yeah, plan to do that, helping Nikki put stuff on her channel. And I gotta do his review. And
I
I
used
got
to have stuff on
also
my channel, but
Gotcha.
we had some trolls that used to
Oh
just
man.
so we
that-
took everything down at one point. so.
Yeah.
Mm.
And doxed our information, and then went after our nieces. It was a whole nightmare. So, but with that, that is the end of the show. Thank everyone in the comments for tonight, and I love role playing games. We can steal and kill them, and you come back. Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. That I heard that with Arc Raiders is that it can be cutthroat. So I'm pretty interested to see how it plays. So, and it reminds me a lot with like the dystopian society where everything's kind of falling
Mhm.
apart, and you got AI, and the game actually uses real AI
For the
in
robot
the game
part of
for the
it.
robots, which I thought was interesting. All right, with that, now we just let the stream come to an end as we all get to sit here and make